Hello, you're welcome to another video, and today's video is going to be a GetResponse tutorial, or let me say a GetResponse review. In this video, I'll be showing you everything you need to know about GetResponse so you'll be able to run successful email campaigns to your subscribers. I'm going to show you how to create your email list, and I'm also going to show you how to get people to your email list through the use of either forms or maybe through the use of GetResponse landing page. Then I'm also going to show you how to set up your emails, and last but not the least, I'm going to show you how to use the email automation feature in GetResponse. There's a very high possibility that you'll be hearing about email marketing and why you need to use email marketing. It's actually very true, because for every business to succeed in this generation, you need to have direct access to your customers in such a way that you can reach them anytime. And with the way email marketing is, you can personalize your campaigns so that you speak directly to each and everyone in your list. So if you don't know me, I'm Abdul-wasi, and I share different tips, tricks, and strategies that you can use to make money online, just like what I'm going to be showing you in this tutorial. And if you are new to this channel, please click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell. And if you have any question, you can also let me know in the comment box below. So without further ado, let's go into my GetResponse account. So if you don't have a GetResponse account, you can click the link in the description below to register a new account. You're also going to get a 30-day free trial. Then you follow this training along with me. So by the end of this training, you'll be able to master email marketing. So now this is my GetResponse account. The first thing you need to know is how to prepare your email list. So now we are going to create a list. And to create a list, what you just need to do is just to click on list, as you can see here. So when you create on list, what you need to click on next is just to click on create list. So when you create the list, you can give the list whatever name you want. So as you can see, whenever you are writing your list should be in small letter, and you should also have an underscore just in case you want to give it a space. So let's say I want to create a list, naming it GetResponse tutorial. The list is created, and you can see the name is called GetResponse tutorial 123. So whenever you create a list, what you need to do first is to click on this place. Then you can see settings. You go to this list settings. So this is the list settings. So what you need to do is just to come here. You can see subscription. Then you click on this. So you can see send subscription notification, and it shows here. It shows that this notification is on. And that means whenever anybody signs into this list, I'm going to get a notification. So just imagine I run a Facebook ad campaign trying to get people into my list, and in a day I'm having like 50 to 100 people signing up in a day. Just imagine how disturbing it's going to be in my email inbox. So what you just need to do is just to click on off. So now it's switched off. Then you come down here, you can see save subscription settings. And once you do that, that's all. So now we've created our email list. So now that the list is created, the next thing is to get people into the list. So how do we get people into our list? There are different ways we can get people into the list. We can use the GetResponse form. We can also use the landing page. We can also use API. GetResponse API is useful when you want to connect your GetResponse account maybe to your website. So, but for that's going to be another separate tutorial. I'm going to prepare a video for that later. But for now, let's just focus on form and landing page. So let's create a form so that we can use that to get people into our email list. So to do that, what you just need to do is just to go to menu. You can see menu here. Then you click on forms and survey. So once you click on that, what you need to do is just to click on create form. So you can use any of these form templates to create your form. So you can just play around. You can pick any of these depending on what you like. You can also go to general. You can see different options here. You can even see a blank form depending on what you want. If you want to create your own form from the scratch. So let's assume we want to create our form from the scratch. So what you just need to do is just to click on blank. So when you click on blank, you can decide to pick any of these templates that is here. So you can just pick anyone that you like, then you edit. So let's say I want to use this template. So what you just need to do is just to click on use template here. So this is the form builder. This is where you're going to design the form based on how you want. So you can click on this, you can delete it, you can decide to change what is here. You can see this is to receive a discount code, complete the form here. You can change to something like fill the form below to get your copy sent to your mail, something like that. So let's try that. So now you can see this is the name, so you can see this is the email and this is the name. You can decide to change it if you don't want this arrangement. If you want the name to come first before the email, you can decide to take this one up, then bring the email down. So adjust this. So now then you can see submit. Instead of saying submit, you can decide to change this to send me my copy now. So you can see this now is not that the now is not showing very well. So you can decide to increase the size of this box. So what you just need to do is just to click on this, then stretch it out. So now you can see send me my copy now. So this is how the form is going to be. If you want to change the background, you can click here, then you can go to style. So you can see background. You click on this button, this solid color gradient image. You can put image there as if you want image to be the background. Let me just put an image, for example. So you can decide to add the file you want, or you can decide to use free GetResponse images. So you pick whatever image you like. So let's just try something. Let's just use this for example. So you click on use, and now look at the way the form is. So you can decide to change the scale by reducing this, or whatever way you want. Then you can see fit to screen if you want it to fit. So you just click on this. Then you can see the name and the email. So you can see this name is not visible enough, and this email. So you can come here, you click on the name, so you can see color, which is black here. So let's change this color to white. So let's change to white. Click OK. Then you can see the email address. So now it's a little bit clear. Then this fill the form, the same thing, because of the color of the background, we cannot see the color. We cannot see it. So you can change the color, or you can change the color. So you click on style again. Then you can see the color. You can decide to change to white, or give it whatever color you want. Let's give it white. Then you click on OK. So now this is the way to design the form. So once you are okay with the form, then the next thing you need to do is just to go to settings. So let's give this form a name. Let's just say GetResponse tutorial. Then choose the list where you want the details of the people that fill the form to go into. So I have different lists. Then this is the list which I just created. GetResponse tutorial 123. So you click on that. Then if you want to confirm opt-in, you can decide to switch this one on. What this confirm opt-in means is this: whenever anybody opts into your email list, they are going to receive a confirmation message. So once they confirm, then it's going to add them to the list. Once you do that, then you click on save. So this is the form. Then you also need to design the thank you page. So this is the thank you page. It means that once anybody fill the form, you can see this is thanks. Look for a confirmation email from us in the inbox. So depending on what the form is about, you need to edit this. So you can just click on this, you change it, or you can delete it, or something like that. So once you are okay with everything, with the thank you page and the form, then what you need to do is to click on publish. So after you click on publish, what you need to do is just to click on any of these options based on where you want your form to be seen. So if you want the form to be shown on your website, what you need to do is just to click on copy. So if you have a website, this code that you copied, you just paste it in your website. If you don't know how to do that, I've created a video. You can click somewhere around here to watch that video. I created an opt-in page with WordPress, and I used this form to support the opt-in page. So you can use that idea to achieve what you want to do. So if you have a web designer that helps you create the form, you can click on this. And if you want GetResponse to host your form, you can also do that. If you want GetResponse to host your form, this is what you are going to copy. So, and this is the code you are going to share. So if you click on this copy now and you decide to share it to people to fill the form, so you can just open a new tab to paste the code that we just copied. Then you press on enter. So you are going to see what's going to happen. So this is the form here. Instead of just sending people directly to this form like this, it's better for you to create a landing page with GetResponse. If you don't have a website, it's better use your website, but you can still use GetResponse if you don't have a website. So to create a landing page, what you just need to do is just to come back here. Then you can see landing page. So you click on landing page. So when you click on landing page, what you just need to do is just to click on create landing page. So you can see different landing page templates. You can pick any one you wish, then you decide to edit it, or you just decide to start build from the scratch. But just for example purpose, let me just select this template. They show you, then walk you through the landing page process. So the first thing you need to do is to give your landing page a name. You can give it any name you want. Let me just call this GetResponse tutorial. So then you click on next step. This is the landing page. What you need to firstly look at is this. This is the landing page, and this is the thank you page. Your landing page visitors will get to the thank you page whenever they fill the form. So this is the logo. If you have a logo, you can decide to put it, and if you don't want, you can decide to delete it. This is where you click to delete. Or if you want to change the logo, you can decide to click on this. When you have the file, you can upload the file that you want to use as the logo. And if you don't have any file, you can decide to click on add file. So I'll close that. So let's assume we don't want this. What you can just do is just to delete this. Then you can see headline. You can put the headline that you want. You give it a name. You type whatever you want there. Then you can decide. You can also shift it to whatever position you want. If you are not okay with the way it is here, you can decide to shift it here. You can decide to shift it here. And if you don't like it, you can also delete. At the same time, if you want to change the color of this headline, you can decide to change the color. You just click on this. Then you can see the color here. This is black. You want to change it to maybe red. You can decide to click on red. Then you press OK. So that's it. It has changed. Then this is image. If you want to change the image, what you just need to do is just to scroll down. You can see replace, or if you want to edit it, you can click on this. Or if you want to replace, you just click on replace. Then pick a picture that you want, and if you don't have, you can also decide to click on add file. But let me just assume I want to use this. So you can see this is the picture. Then if I want to increase the size, I can do that. So what I will just do is just to increase it like this, so you can see. Then if I want to crop the size, if I want to crop, so I can use this to crop. So let me just stretch this one up here. Then I can crop this size to somewhere here. So something like that. So once you are done, you can just click somewhere. You can just click somewhere else. Then this is the most important thing on your landing page: the opt-in form, where you want to collect the leads. So this is the name. This is the email. So if you want to, you can decide to you can reposition it. If you want to reposition it, you can just carry it up and down. You can carry it anywhere. You can put it like this. You can decide to move it here. You can put it anywhere you want. So let's leave it here. Then this email address, you can also do the same. Or if you don't want to collect a name, you can decide to delete this. Then if you want to put another field, you you can click on this sidebar here where you can see static forms. Let me drag this sidebar here because you might not be able to see it. So this sidebar is usually at the right, but you can drag it to anywhere you want. So let's put it here. Then you can see static form. You can decide to click on static form. So this is the form. You can decide to drag it anywhere. Everything here is editable. You can decide to put anything. You can decide to add anything. If you want to add in a button, this is a button. You can add a button here. Then if you want to change it, you can just click on it. You will just click on it. Then you type whatever you want to type. Download. So that's just how easy it is. And if you want to change the color, you can see the text color here. You can change it to blue. You can change it to whatever color you want. So that's how easy it is to edit the landing page. Then if you want to add a video, you can decide to drag it here. So this is a video. This is what you used to add a video. You can just drag the video and put it anywhere. So this is the video. Then you can decide to increase the size to whatever size you want. Then if you want to link the video to your video, what you just need to do is just to double click on the video. Then you can see this link here. So you put the link of the video wherever it is. Maybe in case your video is not on YouTube, maybe it's on Wistia or Vimeo, you can decide to put the link here. Then what you just need to do is just to click on embed. So that's how it is. Then if you want to create a sense of urgency, you can also use this. So what you just need to do is just to drag this timer, then put it anywhere you want. So you can see the timer. Then when you put the timer, you can see this pop up asking which timer type do you want to use. So if it is a standard timer that comes at a specific timer or date. So what this standard timer means is this. Let's say you are running a campaign and you want it to expire in 2 days time. So it means that anybody that comes to your landing page, regardless of the time, is going to show the remaining time before that offer is going to expire. Let's say it's going to expire in 2 days time. Then someone comes in like an hour before it expires. The person will see 1 hour remaining. If another person comes in 30 minutes before the end time, the person will see 30 minutes remaining. Then, but this one means evergreen timer. So this one, what this evergreen timer means is that it counts down from whenever a visitor reaches your website. If you want your offer to expire in 2 days, and you know you don't want it to expire in 2 days, but you just want the customer or the landing page visitor to have the sense that it's going to expire in 2 days, then you can decide to use this option. So let's say I use 2 minutes, then I click on save. So now you can see the 2 minutes, then it decides to count down. But let's say I decide to change my mind, I can decide to click on customize again, then put whatever I want there. So let me just click on save or cancel. So that's just how it is. What you just need to do is just to play around with all this, then design your page the way you want. So once you are through with that, then you can click on save. But before you click on save, you need to look at how your landing page is on a mobile. Then what you need to do is just click on mobile, and you can see, okay, let's go mobile. So you can edit this landing page just the way you want it to be on mobile. So if you you might not want this image to show on the mobile, whereas you want it to show on the desktop. What you just need to do is just to click on this. Then you can see this eye beside this delete icon. So what you just need to do is just to click on the eye. So it's off. It's not going to, anybody that views this landing page on a mobile phone will not see that image. But if they view it on the desktop, they are going to see the image. Let's assume you want to put it back. You can just decide to click on show hidden. Then you click on this eye icon again. So now it's visible again for anybody that wants to view it on mobile. So that's just how it is. One thing you need to know is this: anything you do on mobile is only going to be for mobile. That's going to be for the size of the elements you use on the landing page, maybe for the size of the image, or the size of the video, or the size of the text. So it only affects the mobile view. Then once you are through with the landing page, then you go to the thank you page. You also do the same thing. Just all what I explained to you on the landing page, that's what you are going to do on the thank you page. Then you do the same for the mobile. This is how it's going to be on the mobile. So once you are through with the mobile, then what you just need to do is just to click on save. So after I click on save, then you go to the next step. So after clicking on next step, where you can see this is the page title which you gave. You can decide to give it a description which will help boost your landing page for SEO, so that Google will be able to index it on search engine. But if you don't want your landing page to show on search engine, you can decide to click on don't index in search engines. Then you can see landing page URL settings. You can put in the URL you want. So let me just put get response tutorial. So let me just leave it like this. So this is going to be the URL of this landing page. So getresponse.gr8.com. So this is the URL of this landing page. And if you have your own website, so you can also put your domain here by clicking this place, add a new domain. So you put in your domain. Then this is one of the most important places where you can see subscription settings. You can see choose list. If you can remember, we created a list where I called get response tutorial 1 2 3. So what I just need to do is just to click on this. List. So it means that anybody that visits this landing page and put in their name and email, their name goes to this list that I created. So then this confirmed opt-in. I've already explained what opt-in is before. So if you want people to receive the opt-in message, you can decide to put it on, and if you don't want them to receive it, you can decide to put it off. So I'm just going to leave it as off. Another important place is this analytics and remarketing. With this, you can use it to track what is happening on your website. You can also use it to retarget people that visited your landing page, or maybe people that visited landing page and refused and did not get to the thank you page. So you can use this to retarget them. So let's assume you want to use the Facebook pixel to retarget them. What you just need to do is just to click on select a platform, then you click on Facebook pixel here, as you can see. So once you click on this, then you put in the Facebook pixel ID. So whenever you create a Facebook pixel, you are going to get a Facebook pixel ID. So with that, with that ID, you paste it here. You'll be able to use it to track what is going on your website, and you can also use it to retarget the people that visited your website. So if you don't know how to set up the Facebook pixel, you can click somewhere around here. I've created a video on how to set up your Facebook pixel and how to use it to retarget people that visited your landing page. So you can go and watch the video and use the same idea on this get response. So when you are through with everything, then you can click on publish. But since I'm not going to be tracking with the Facebook pixel, so I'm just going to remove that. Then I'll just click on publish. Our page is already published. So you can see this is the link of the page. So what you need to do now is just to copy this link, then put it anywhere you want. So anybody that clicks on this link goes to the landing page which you have created, then put in their details, and their details goes into your list. Then if you want to decide to create another landing page, you can do that. If you want to view the landing page, and if you want to manage your landing page. So that is just it. This platform is very, very simple to use. Now that we've created the list, we've created a form that we can use to get people's details, we've created a landing page that we can use to get people's details. Then what's next? The next thing now is for you to engage them. So before you even begin to direct traffic to either your landing page or to your form, or before you even start collecting people's details, the first thing what you need to do first is just to prepare your email campaign, the emails that you want people to receive whenever they fill in your form. So to do that, what you just need to do is just to come back here, then you click on this menu button, then you go to automation. With this automation, we'll be able to plan the way we want people to receive our emails. So whenever people opt into our form, we can decide to send them a welcome message. Then after a day, we can decide to send them another message like that. So people will keep receiving those emails like that. Then they continue to engage with you. Then maybe one day, whenever you are ready to decide to sell your product, maybe an affiliate product or your own personal product, then you can decide to also send them a message. But because of the fact they are already engaging with you, it means that they already know you and there's possibility that they like you and also trust you. Then they can decide to get whatever you want them to get. So now to prepare the automation, the first thing you need to do is to create the automation messages. Then to create the automation message, what you need to do is just to click on automation message, then click on create automation message. So when you click on create automation message, what you just need to do is just to write the title of the automation. So you can just give it a title. Let me just call it GetResponse tutorial automation. You already know. So then you can see linked list. You can then change the list to the list that we created, which is GetResponse tutorial 1 to 3. So you put the list, so you link it to this list. Then from the email address, you can put in your email address, whenever they reply to the email that you send, which is going to be automated. So whenever they reply to it, it goes to this email. Then the subject line. So the subject line is what they are going to see first before they open the email. When you write the subject line, you need to write something that is clickbaity, something that whenever they see, they will just want to open. Then make sure whenever you use a very nice subject headline, so make sure the body of your message is also very nice. So let me just say thank you for joining us, for example. So once you do that, then the next thing you need to do is just to click on design. It's just to click on design and content. Then you can see this is where you design the message. So you click on design message. So to design the message, you can decide to pick on any of these templates that you want. But as for me, I would prefer to just go with a blank template. So after clicking on blank template, then you can decide to pick any of these that you want. But I just prefer everything blank. So I'll just click on use templates. So these are the templates that you can use. So this is an image if you want to put in an image. This is also a text if you want to put in a text. So let me just put in a text and show you some of the interesting thing about this text. So let's say I want to send a personalized message. So what you just need to do is just to click on this personalize. So you can click on this, so you can see birthday depending on whatever you want, or you can just search for first name. So first name. So if you collected the name, if name is part of what you collected in your email list, so you make sure you use this code, because if your opt-in page is collecting only email, if you use this code, they will just see the code like that. First name. I've received some emails like that. I don't know if you might have received something like that. But in order to avoid errors like that, you need to collect their names. Then make sure it's compulsory, because some people will not put in their name but they will just put in their email alone. So once you click on this first name, so they are going to receive this. Anybody that received the message will receive it by his name. So let's assume the name is John. So you just be like, John, this is what I have for you. Things like that. So you just type whatever you want inside the email box. So once you are through with typing everything in the box, then you can decide to put in a mail. You can decide to put in this image. You can decide to put in a button. So let's assume you want to put it somewhere here. So you put in the URL of the button. Then if you want it to link somewhere else, maybe to your landing page or to your email address or whatever, so you can just put that. Then you put the URL, then the button text. So you can see it is click here that is there. You can decide to put something like maybe buy now or whatever. So you can see it has changed now. It has changed. So once you are through with everything, then you click on next. So the next, it might not really work now because I've not put in a URL. So let me just put in something like, maybe google.com. So now anybody that receives this message and click on this buy now will be redirected to google.com. But this is just an example. This is just for example. I'm surely going to delete this after making this video. So what you just need to do now is just to click on next. So now we already have the message ready. So the title of this message is GetResponse Automation. So once you are through with everything, then you just click on save and finish. Once you are done with that, you follow the same process again. You click on create automation message. You follow the same process till you finish writing all the emails you want your subscribers to receive. You can decide to even write 365 emails, which means that they'll be receiving your messages every single day while you will be doing some other things. So Once that is done, then what you need to do now is just to go back to workflow to prepare the automation. What you need to do now is just to click on create workflow. Then the next thing you need to do is just to click on build from scratch. Then you go click on start now. So what you need to do next is just to give this automation workflow a name. So you already know the name. I'm going to give it GetResponse tutorial workflow. You can see start the process when someone we want the workflow to start working whenever someone subscribes to our list. So I'll just click on subscribe. Then now you can see subscribe to any list by any method. We will not want that, because if you have so many lists, anybody that subscribes to any of your lists, regardless of whatever niche you are targeting, they are going to receive this workflow. So let's assume you have a list of web design and you also have a list of gaming, and the workflow you are creating is now for web design. So if you leave it like this, it means that if anybody enters into the gaming list, they're also going to receive this web design message, and it's not going to make sense to them. So what you need to do is just to change this to whatever list you are targeting. So now you can see subscribe to any list via any method. What you just need to do is just to click on this. Then you can see select the list. You don't want any, so you are going to click on specific. So then select the list. So this is the list that I created, GetResponse tutorial 1 to 3. So you click on that. Then select the subscription method. It can either be landing page or form. So if you click on form, so what you need to do is just to click on specific again. Then you select the form. So this is the form that we created, GetResponse tutorial. Or if it is the landing page that you created, what you just need to do is just to change this here to landing page. Then you can see any or specific. So specific, you choose the landing page, then GetResponse tutorial. So that's just how it is. So once anybody sign up into this form, they are going to automatically get this workflow. So what you need to do next is just to click on add element. Then what message do you want them to receive after they subscribe to your form? So if you want them to receive a message, what you just need to do is just to come to this place where you can see send message. Then you just drag it under here. Then you connect these 2 points together. So you just click on this and you drag. That's all. So now you can see select a message to send. What you just need to do is just to click on this. Then you scroll up. The message, if you can remember, the message we created was under automation. Then you click on select a message. Then you can see get response tutorial. So you click on this. So once you click on this, it means that once they subscribe, they are going to get this message. Then the next thing another thing you can do is you can decide to add a condition. Let's say message opened. Let's assume they opened the message, so you can decide to put this, then connect together. So what this one means is that if they open this message, what should happen? Though this is not really this condition is not explaining it. So what I just need to do is just to click on this again. You can see when any newsletter is opened, but we don't want when any newsletter is opened. We want when this message is opened. So what I just need to do is just to come back here, click on this, then change it to an automation, because that message we created it under automation. Then go to any, click on specific. We want that specific message that we created, which is GetResponse tutorial. So after selecting this message, then you can now decide to put the next step. So what this means is just that if anybody subscribe, they are going to receive this message. Then when they receive this message, GetResponse will know if this person opened the message or not. So if this person opened the message, what do you want to happen? So we want the person to receive another message. So what you can just do is just to click on send message, then put it here. But one thing is this: if you decide to just send them a message, it means that after they open this message, because GetResponse now know that it has opened the message, they will receive this message immediately. But we don't want that to happen. So we want to put some timing in between. So after GetResponse knows that this person has opened this page, then what do you want to happen. We want to actually wait. So let's wait for a while. Then to do that, we'll just click on add element, then click on wait. So this is wait, so we can just put it in between here. We want to wait before they get this next message. So what you just need to do is just to connect this. So then you can see wait for 1 day. If you don't want to wait for 1 day, you can decide to change the time that you want. Maybe they want, maybe for 1 day or 2 days or 1 month or a year, whatever amount of time you want. Or if you want to change to hours or maybe after some minutes, so you can do that. Then you connect this to the next message that you send. So for this next message that you send, you click on this, then click on automation. You select the message again, which is get response tutorial automation. So you click on that. Then now, if so, it means that once they sign up, they receive this message. Get response knows if they open it or not. Then it waits for 1 day. Then it send them another message. I'm just using this for example. Then you can continue like that. So you just keep creating your workflow as long as you want it to be. So then if they don't open the message, what do you want to happen? What you just need to do is just to click on this, element, then scroll down here where you can see when to assume the condition was not met. So you can see 1 day, hours and minutes. You can decide to change the time for GetResponse to assume that they've not opened this message. If the person did not open the message after 1 day and you want the person to receive the message, you can decide to put that. Or if you want it to be higher than that or lower than that, you can also decide to change it. So then what I just need to do after that is just to send them another message. It can be a reminder telling them that you forgot to download your ebook, or you forgot to do something, or whatever you are trying to do. So what you can just do is just to drag this, then you can put it here, then you connect. So let's assume the person now finally opens this message. What do you want to happen next? You want to know if the person opens the message. Then we can decide to put in this message open again. You can decide to put it here. If the person opened the message, you can connect it. Then you select the message that you want. Then you can now even drag it back here again. So it means that after the person now finally opened the person, let's assume the person don't open this message, you send them another message. The person finally opened it. Then now, after the person opened it, then it waits for 1 day, then continue to send them this message. So that's just how automation is. You just need to plan out how you want your workflow to work out in order to continue to engage your email subscribers. So that's how easy it is. So once you are through with creating your workflow, what you just need to do is just to click on save and publish. So as you can see now, the workflow is ready and is ready to work. So after you've created your messages and your workflow and everything that you want to do, then what you can now be able to do is to direct traffic to where your opt-in form is. So that is just how simple it is. So we'll come to the end of this GetResponse tutorial, and I hope you've learned something. And if you have any question or you got confused along the way, you can also let me know in the comment box. And if you have any question, you can also let me know in the comment box. And if you've learned something today, please also click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell. And don't forget to like and share to your friends. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.